All right, welcome to Tank Talk Beyond the Bar. This is our podcast. This is your panel, Coach Dan, Coach Steve, Coach Bella, Coach Tara. We are getting to know each other and athletes beyond the bar, beyond our daily workouts, beyond what we see from day to day and the questions that we ask just in passing. We want to ask questions that are uncensored, raw, and real. And we want to get to know each other just a little bit more. So, with that said, I'm going to start off. Okay, I'm going to open this up to the floor. Is there a moment that you've had in your life that if the moment went slightly differently, it would have tragically affected the rest of your life?
Why does that have to be tragic?
Well,
that's a really bad word. You didn't mean tragic.
No. I do mean tragic. I mean
in sort of bad way.
Yeah. So it ended up in a good way, but if something changed in that split second, it could have ended up tragically.
So it has to be tragic. It can't just be differently. Because I could think of differently. I can't really think of tragically.
I think that everything that happens in life, if it happened differently, it would have a different ending. So I'm actually looking to see like tragically. So the one rule of this show that we all talked about was if you ask the question, you have to be willing to answer it. You don't always have to answer a question that is asked to you, but if you are the one asking it, you do have to have an answer. So my answer for that, just to get you guys on the same mindset as me, Tara was there. It was after we had Milo, and we were we were up in the recovery room, and my worst nightmare started to happen. She actually got up, blood rushed out of her body, and she literally fainted back. And luckily, she was fine. But I think about that moment all the time, and I think if that ended up differently, my life would have forever been changed.
Okay, I think I'm going to answer the first question, but I don't know. I think it wouldn't have changed my life traumatically, but it was a traumatic thing that shouldn't have happened, if that makes sense.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So when I was 10, I'm already. My aunt had twins, twin boys, and it was June 23rd, where my mom, I was still living in Florida, and we were visiting in North Jersey, up here actually at my aunt's house, and my mom calls my aunt that me and my brother are staying with, screaming, and the fact that I can hear her voice, like over the phone, you just knew something was wrong. And in a matter of like 20 minutes, we knew that one of the twins had passed away. So when you're 10, you don't think that that a 4-month-old, my God.
You remember that, huh? 10 years old.
Yeah, that was like the day that my innocence was like gone. Because you don't think that a 4-month child dies. Like you don't think at that age that babies die.
Nope.
Or you just think at 10, you're like, oh, old people die. Mm-hmm. Like that's just what you think. So I think that if that didn't happen, my family would be completely different. I don't think we would value our time as much as when we are together. My aunt who lost her baby would be different. I just think, my life wouldn't have been so, that was a traumatic situation. And obviously, if we all wish it could have ended, it
could have never happened.
It could have never happened.
Do you feel like you have a different relationship with your cousin because of that?
For sure. Like
in a good way?
And yeah, he is we always say he's like the golden one. He's just because we know that there would have been two of them. So like my mom and us, like one of the youngest, so like we just spoil him because it would have been 2. It could have been 2. It's supposed to be 2.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, I got a question. If you had to choose one to have for the rest of your life,
Here we go.
One what?
Sounds
One.
like a meme on Instagram.
One?
no, it's not.
Choose one. A, B, C, D.
Oh,
No. There's only A and B. You only get 2 choices. If you had to choose one,
coffee or alcohol?
respect or love.
Oh.
That's
Don't
a
they
tough
come
one.
hand in
I
hand?
know it's a tough one. I didn't want to ask an easy question. It's not like not like what do you want to do? Be free or be in prison for the rest of your life? Like
Yeah, but
Some
don't they
people
go hand
might.
in,
Some
you don't
people
see,
might
they don't go
choose.
hand in hand. Like if you love somebody, that you don't just think that you
No.
respect them. No?
no.
I mean,
Respect
in
goes a
some
long way.
cases, yes, but
It
not all
should
the
be.
time.
100%.
Wait, now, do
should
you
be.
mean from other people or like you're within yourself?
What do you think I mean?
Yeah, what's your like? How did you take that question? Like, answer how you.
I guess what I would want from other people. Like, would I rather you respect me or love me?
Right.
I guess that's how I took that.
And what's your answer?
Respect is love.
But love is not always respect, right? I would say respect,
Me too.
personally.
Yeah, respect. Have to go with respect.
I'd say love.
You just want to be different.
No. No. That's not because I just want to be different. It's more important. You could respect me and still hate me easily.
Yeah, I guess, but not on a.
That happens every single day in every corporate authoritative setting that you have. There's respect just because
They're older than you.
Yeah, they're older than you. They have a higher position than you, and you have to respect them. But you get out that door and you hate their guts. So, and then then you also have to think about how do people that respect you. Do you get more out of people that respect you than love you?
Wait a minute. You're talking about 2 different things.
No, actually,
You're
I'm talking
you said
about
workplace. You said corporate, whatever. That's different. That's different respect than personal. Like, 2 separate things.
All right, so let's take it personally. If you
Still respect.
if you respect
My
your,
answer doesn't change.
if you respect your spouse, but you've been together for 15 years and you can't stand the sight of them, but you respect them because they're the mother or father of your children, but you hate their guts. See how it works hand in hand? See what I just did there?
I guess so.
Respect and love don't always tie together. That's why
They should.
they should, but they don't.
Yeah, but not
Yeah, but how
necessarily.
could you say you love somebody that's close to you but not respect them?
You could not respect some of the decisions they've made. You could not respect the way they carry themselves, but you could love them because same example. You could love them because they're the father of your children. You could love them because they're your brother or your sister, or you could love them because they are your best friend. They don't go hand in hand. They can.
They can, but they don't have
They
to.
don't.
Yeah.
So choose one. You choose respect, though?
I choose respect no matter what.
I don't know. That's
It's always
hard.
it's respect.
Yeah, that's a tough one. At first, I thought respect because.
Because you didn't think about it.
Because RSPACT.
I guess. I mean, I thought about it, but I don't think I
You didn't think about it.
dove in. I think the respect is like for like how people feel about you, right? But like love is more like internal. Like how does that make you feel? Because does that make sense? Like when you're explaining it, it comes off like respect is like what you want from other people, but like love is like how it would make you feel inside. Does that make sense? I feel like it doesn't make sense, but I don't know how to.
Yeah, no, it doesn't at all. So try again.
Like, there's like that saying that's like,
You gotta respect yourself first before other people respect you.
yeah,
Same with love. You gotta love yourself first. No?
yeah.
What's one song that like makes you, if it comes on at the gym, you want to like bang your head through the wall in a good way? You're like, I didn't want to pick up this barbell, but now I'm gonna fucking pick this barbell up. You can bleep that out.
My theory is that if you know the words that are going on in the song, you're not working out
focused.
hard enough. That's my theory.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, but I see where you're going with that, but I don't think that's true for everybody.
No.
I think it is.
absolutely not.
I think music is so, in my opinion, but I've always been into music, it can do so many things for you in your life. You can relate to it on an emotional level. You can relate to it on a fun level when you're going out with your friends, what do you listen to? When you want to cry in your car. But for me, like, there are certain songs that there are days where I'm not motivated to work out, and I put a specific song or specific music on and I'm ready to go. And I think that people connect to music in that way, and you might not. It's like, we talk about this all the time, food. When you don't understand when people are like, I'm okay with not eating.
That's because those people are psychotic.
But you always say to me, like, food does so many things. It brings people together. It's a conversation starter. I feel that way about music, personally. That's me. If I can talk to somebody about a band, I could talk to that person for hours if we like the same kind of music. And I've noticed that with members here, like people that listen to the same kind of music, we just have a different connection. And you know, but that's just me. You guys might connect with people on something else. Food.
Listen, people who don't like food are certifiable. That's a fact, actually.
You want to name anybody that you know?
No, I only associate with people. I only associate with people who like food.
Like food.
Yeah, it's the center point of a good meal, a good conversation, it's just drinks, it's a beautiful time.
Drinks.
Seems
What
like
is
a-
the one food that you guys can't live without? Like, if I took it away from you for the rest of your life, you'd just be pissed.
Ooh.
And it has to be, I want it to be specific. Don't say, like, candy.
Oh, this is gonna be really, really boring, but I would say chicken.
Okay, no, that's a good answer.
Any seasoned chicken, I would not be able to live without because I don't eat beef or pork. So,
I've seen you eat both beef and pork.
no, you haven't.
I have, but if you want to lie,
When did
if you
I-
want to lie to the people, that's fine.
When did
That's
I
on you.
can't eat pork because it hurts my stomach.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Beef, I just stopped eating it for
How
a
do you
while.
know that pork hurts your stomach?
Okay,
You never
great
eat-
question. Thank you. Ready?
How do you know that pork
One
hurts?
time, I was
One time
down
you
the
drank,
shore in Long Branch, and I told myself we were at the restaurant, and I was ordering a bagel with cream cheese and turkey bacon. They didn't have turkey bacon, so I was like, oh, I'll be fine if I eat regular bacon
So
because it's in my mind that I don't feel well when I eat pork.
Everybody
No.
see that she just proved my point
Wait.
that she has eaten pork.
Wait, yes, I have eaten
Right,
pork, but
so-
I do not.
So
eat
she was
pork
lying
now.
before.
For
You
like
can
the
no
last
longer
6 years.
trust anything she
Okay.
says.
Anyway, I order this sandwich, and I'm like, it's probably in my head that I don't eat pork or I get sick from it. Nope. I'm down the shore. I'm at the beach, and I get a fever. I have the sweats. I could not drive home. We took my car down. I felt like I was getting stabbed repeatedly in my stomach, and now I will not
Oh, wow.
eat pork.
Maybe it's E. coli.
Maybe it was bad pork.
Yeah, maybe it was undercooked.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a lot of possibilities that you've outruled
Yeah.
arbitrarily.
Beef,
now.
I just chose not to, but I feel like I should put that back in my diet.
I'm also a seasonal candy eater, like jelly beans during Easter time. You know, like,
Have you tried the Skittles
I like,
jelly beans?
did you say Peeps?
She loves peeps.
I love
Ew.
Peeps. I love Peeps and I love candy corn.
I like candy corn.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like the two worst candies ever.
Peeps are disgusting.
She loves every type of candy. Every type
Everything
of
what?
candy. Is there any candy that you don't like?
Yes, I do not like Swedish fish. I will not eat them.
That's not true. Tell the story. Tell the people. Tell the people. Tell the people.
Oh my God. In college, I got really drunk and my friend drove me home and I ate a whole bag of like those big, like Costco sized bags on the way home, and it was snowing outside. And I opened the car door and I got out of the car and I threw it all up in the snow so it looked like there was blood all over the snow because I just vomited red everywhere.
Right, yeah. That'll
So
that'll
I
make
have
you
like PTSD from
yeah,
that.
you'll never eat Swedish fish again.
Exactly.
No.
So it's not that she doesn't like them. It's just that
She had a traumatizing
No,
experience
you know what
that
I really
changed her
don't
life
like?
forever.
Was people-
Exactly.
I don't
There's
like
your
peanut
tragic
M&Ms. I
experience.
do not like peanut M&Ms.
But
you don't like peanut and chocolate together.
Correct. I don't like nuts in my chocolate.
That's how I feel with fruit.
That's how you feel about what?
Fruit and chocolate, like fruit and chocolate do not go, except chocolate covered strawberries. But like orange syrup thing in a chocolate, like a piece of chocolate, is disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Cherry juice,
Oh, I
ugh,
love
disgusting.
that.
Raspberry and chocolate, disgusting.
Oh, I like
Don't-
that too.
Oh, I like raspberry and chocolate.
You don't like chocolate over blueberries?
Yes, but like those are the only two, like strawberries and blueberries.
Okay.
Or like if I get a dessert, and it's a chocolate cake, do not drizzle that
Raspberry sauce.
sauce syrup shit in it.
Hey,
Sorry.
I got a question for you guys, and I've talked to all of you guys about this. Fitness trackers, fitness watches,
Yeah,
good or bad thing?
I like it. I like it. I like to see like my.
Yeah,
heart
I mean, I
rate.
see both sides, to be honest.
I see both sides because we've had this conversation.
Oh, because
Now-
people get like obsessive about
Upset.
it, right?
I think it's the worst thing to happen in the fitness industry ever.
Why?
Because people become obsessive. People actually have gotten to the point that they feel like I'm not working out if I didn't start my workout on my watch. People track their calories. People track their steps. I think more
But
discouragement comes out of it than encouragement, right? Tara's fitness, she has a Garmin, and it doesn't go off when she's CrossFitting. It doesn't say activity detected or whatever. But when we go for a walk outside, it says fitness detected within the first 37 seconds.
Right. So you're saying that people who developed the programming for it only programmed it for like.
Well,
walking
Garmin's are
or,
made
like-
for runners, I think, because
Well-
it goes based off of GPS.
And that's just
Oh,
specific.
so it sees you.
so I think it sees that
you
I've
moving
taken
a
X amount of
distance.
steps, so it's like,
Right.
okay, you're walking.
Right. So
And
it's
that's-
not like mine. Like mine, since I
Heart
walk
rate.
back and forth, resting so much.
Right, and that's a specific example. That's a specific example for such a broad category. I just think that there is more self-loathing that comes from it
Yeah.
than there is pat on
But
the back
that's-
for hitting your 10,000 steps.
Really?
Yeah.
I agree with you on that, but I feel like that's the person wearing the watch's
Yeah.
situation with themselves.
But it amplifies it.
Right, but that's not like, it's not the device's problem. Like, it's not like.
I don't
or-
think it's
Not that it's a problem, but it's just, that's how, it amplifies how you feel about yourself if you stress out about it. Like, for example, I wear my Apple Watch and I don't have it on, but I don't obsess about how many calories I burn in a workout because I know it's, one, not accurate, and two, I like to wear it because I can see who's talking to or who's texting me while I teach or I'm walking around and I don't have my phone on me. And
But have you ever not desperately wanted to close the circles or whatever it is?
not the circles, but I will say personally, the steps like it does stress me out.
Same.
Really?
Yeah,
The steps?
yeah.
You don't look
Which
at
is
your-
funny because
No.
it shouldn't.
You
And-
never look at your
No, I look at for me, resting heart rate, how much sleep I get, how long I was in REM, how long I was in deep sleep, and then heart rate during the workout. So making sure that
What kind of watch do you have?
it's a Garmin. It's the Vivo Active 4.
How do you sleep with that? That would drive me crazy.
Sleep with a
You
watch
find
on?
your heart rate to be. Do you start your activity when you work out?
Yeah,
What do you start it as? Other?
strength.
Strength. But you don't notice, because me and Hazel have tested this. We both have Garmin's. We've put it on cardio, strength, and other during different workouts here. And it's all of a sudden, because I put it on cardio, oh, my heart rate now is so high and I burn so many more calories. When I put it on,
I will say though, this one when we did the run the other day, it was to the T accurate with the distance and everything.
yes, distance, but no, I don't think the heart rate is accurate. Because depending on, test it
it
out.
feels-
Put it on a different, don't put it on strength and see.
No, but I've done it on like running stuff, and I find it accurate.
The Apple Watch is
I don't
not
know.
accurate, but mine's also older at all.
I think the only real heart rate monitor that's accurate is going to be a chest strap.
Yeah,
I don't think
chest ones
anything
are
on your
really-
wrist.
I think they're garbage.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
My opinion's right.
There is no right or wrong opinion.
It's good with pace,
mine's
like
right.
it's good with the whole pacing stuff to see. Okay, I was at this heart rate for round 1. Let me try and be at the same heart rate in round 3, or
But they've become a lifestyle. They're not a gym thing anymore. I guess is kind of what I'm getting at, right? So you just actually mentioned the heart rate strap, the chest strap for the heart rate. That was a thing for years and years before these became before Apple Watches and
I used to
Garmin's.
wear it when we were trainers, yeah.
Right, but you did that in the gym before your workout. That's it. There was no closing your daily circles and steps and showing you your calorie count. And then you have your calorie count compared to every menu that you sit at has the calories in
Yeah.
there, and you're sitting there and you're comparing, and
But it's going back to what Bella says. That's dependent on the person. If you have an obsessive personality, you can become obsessive with everything in your life, and
That's true. I just don't know if I see the benefit to it. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I don't know if I see.
I will tell you that's why I stopped wearing my Whoop. I wore my Whoop for about a year, and I was obsessed. And one day I stopped wearing it. I told myself, don't ever put that thing on again.
Because
I was obsessed with. It didn't track steps.
No.
But I was obsessed with the calories, the heart rate, recovery. The recovery would be like in the red, and like then I'm like, oh my god, should I be working out today? Because it fucks with your head. The Whoop, I think.
You're not doing a great job at not cursing on the show.
It beeps with your head.
I really think it depends on the person. Because like during quarantine, like if I didn't get 8,000 to 10,000 steps, I was not nice to myself. I was not nice to people around me. I was stressed out about it. I was not healthy. And then I started making smaller, more attainable things for me. Like I won't wear it on Sundays, or I won't wear it when I go out, because me walking to my car will give me the 10,000 steps.
Right.
But I knew I would be walking around anyway, like little things like that. But now if I come to the gym and I work out for the hour, then I don't focus on it as much. But it's like when I don't work out, then I'm like, all right, like I need movement. I need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Which my feelings about it have changed, but I also feel like so have I. That's why. If that makes sense.
Could you go without it?
Yeah. I don't like to, because I guess like right now, right? I don't have my phone here. I'm not looking at who's texting me. But if I had my Apple Watch, like I would just be able to just see like, oh, you know?
So you,
I would be able to, but that's why I like to wear it.
You like to wear it so that you're glued to your phone even further.
No.
I'm just trying to clarify what you're saying.
No, I don't know. It's just like not right now, but like I guess when I'm teaching, like I can't respond to a text message, but I can see like this person's looking for me, or like they need something from me. So when I have a minute, that's.
There was a time when there were no cell phones.
Yep.
No texting.
I can go
no
without the
Instagram.
Apple Watch. Okay.
You barking up the wrong tree. I remember all of that.
Next question.
Could you go without it?
Yeah. I could. Do I prefer to? Probably not.
I don't have one.
Oh,
Have you ever
why?
tried it?
I had one. I actually, it had nothing to do with the fitness aspect of it, but my phone rings so much during the week that and you could read articles about it. I actually would think that the thing was vibrating when it wasn't, and I would sit there and I'd go like this, and like I would just feel phantom vibrations. So I got rid of it.
I asked a question, but you talked over me.
Go ahead. What was it?
Tara said what
why?
I would prefer not to, and I asked why.
It's not even so much about getting the text messages. I don't know. I just feel like I like, in a weird way, knowing how many steps I'm at. I don't know. I guess it's become. I guess it's a problem. I guess.
I think it's a problem. It's just what you prefer to track steps.
It's only
You prefer to track nothing.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Everything can become obsessive if you let it to. Tracking your food, everything can become
Like you said,
obsessive.
it comes down to their personality.
Agreed.
If you have an obsessive personality,
Yes.
then you're gonna find something to obsess over. If it's not that, it's something else.
Do you have an obsessive personality?
No, I don't think so. Maybe a little bit.
I'm gonna ask the question again. I'm gonna go to be honest here. Okay.
What are you addicted to, Dan?
Buying sneakers.
Buying
Everybody knows
sneakers.
that. Everybody knows I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
with
that's true.
buying
Everybody
sneakers.
knows that.
So you would say that you don't have an obsessive personality.
No.
So you do.
What?
You have an obsessive personality?
I don't think so.
Steve, what are you addicted to?
But I don't.
Addicted to? I don't know if I'm addicted to anything, but I definitely have an obsessive personality.
Oh. I don't know about that. I wouldn't call you obsessive. The best way to describe you is that you don't like feeling like you can't do something. And if people try to give you another way to do it, you always want to figure it out and think that, no, but I think that my way is right. And it's not a bad thing.
It's obsessive.
It's just turned into marriage counseling. So let's keep going.
100%.
I love it.
I have an obsessive personality. I admit it. I do. I'm not trying to hide it. Like that's true. I think most people do, in some way. I don't think addictive and obsessive are the same thing, though. I don't think that. Like I wouldn't even say that I'm addicted to working out, but
you're obsessed with it.
I couldn't go without it. I wouldn't feel the same. I wouldn't like the way I felt about myself. So that's something that, again, I think there's a difference there. I'm not addicted to it, but it's something that I couldn't go without. So, but I don't. I mean, you have an obsessive. I can't even believe that you tried to say you don't.
Why?
Because things have to be so particular for you. What are you? I can't even believe that you just tried to say that.
That doesn't make me obsessive because I'm particular.
You're
That's a little bit
obsessive.
OCD.
Really?
You're obsessively particular. Your wife's face when you tried to say no just now, I mean, was beyond. Like she didn't even understand how that was even a possibility that you just said no.
Look, because
That
I
bothers me
wanted
too.
all the row to be lined up.
Yeah.
If one was flipped
That
over,
would bother me
like,
too, especially if I was
Do you
watching
put your
it.
things in your closet in a certain order by color or
my sneakers are like in order. So like I have Metcon 1, Metcon 5, 6,
okay,
7,
yes,
and then I have
you are
all my
obsessive.
lifestyle.
No,
sneakers.
but I will. I guess I have a little bit obsessive. Like when it comes to the gym, the 5-pound plates, I can't grab a silver one and the dark one.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, see that doesn't bother me.
But
Really?
the closet
No.
thing, like I don't have it color coordinated. My legging drawer is because that's different. But like when I hang,
Why is that different?
because I like to. Because my favorite part of my day is to come here, so it makes me feel
Shameless
better.
plug.
Cheap plug, $35. Yours.
But like in my closet, I like them like things hung, looking one way.
Mm.
Yeah, but who would put? I would like to know. You put.
Things other. Oh yeah, I don't give a shit.
Really?
No,
So
like
like your hangers will go one, and then face this way.
yeah, and then I have
Oh.
like sweaters mixed with tank. My
That would drive
Really?
me bananas.
oh, I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there is no organization in my closet at all.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
So you are obsessive. I would say you are. Did we just go? We talked.
When did I say I wasn't? I was actually
I
the
No, it
first
was
one.
me. He was saying that.
Yeah, he said it. He tried to lie to the people.
Sorry, two bald people next to each other.
Yeah.
I got confused.
I'm
You are the.
I'm very
even
honest.
here, yeah,
I'm-
I know,
I'm
but
extremely
even here,
obsessive.
like, I feel like once you're tired of something, we have to move it. Like, you have to
You're
move
right.
it, you have to change
Because
it.
it's wrong at that point in my life. It has to be changed. It has to be changed right then and there.
Which is so funny because you guys are like two opposites.
In that way, yes. We're
I
very
can't
opposite.
believe that you don't hang all your hangers. It's really interesting.
They're backwards or the dress
But
is
you
faced
really,
different
like, have,
Oh
directions.
like,
my
I
god,
don't-
everything
your
is
attitude.
everything.
that
Like
would
there
drive
are like
me crazy.
two
Like, I-
shirts,
like-
like the hangers
Oh. Like I have to stack. Like I stack my
Terrible.
shorts together.
If I
All
send
my
you-
jeans are together.
I'm gonna go home.
Shorts are together.
I'm gonna send
like,
you a
workout
video.
shorts.
No
Video
way.
of the closet, and you can put the video of the closet in.
Oh my god.
Right
It's
over
so
this
bad.
Yeah, I have my dresses
so
and my
bad.
pants
Yeah.
in a certain area of my closet. My shorts and my leggings are separated. I have to. Drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And I hang things a certain way.
Can you come to my house?
Yeah.
I'll
Can you
pay
come
you.
organize
I'll
my
literally
closet?
pay you. I need help. I need help.
Why? It'd be done in a week.
What does that mean?
She'd organize it and then.
Oh, and then,
Oh, and then it
mess
would go
up.
back
maintain
to.
it.
Yeah, it would be.
Wow.
I can't believe you said that.
What is something that happened in your life that did change it, but you didn't realize at the time that it was going to change it that much? And it doesn't have to be a specific event. It could be like something that happened over time.
What's your answer?
Oh, I got
My
that
parents
one.
getting divorced.
Mm.
Hands down.
Wait, can you repeat your question? What
Like
exactly?
something that happened, it doesn't have to be one day, one moment in
Okay.
time. It could be something that happened gradually over time.
Okay.
That you didn't really realize at the time, but your
How
life
much
was
it
going to
affected-
be so different.
How much it was going to affect you?
You, your whole life, like, yeah.
Wait, so back to your parents' divorce, like that affected you in what way?
I
Like, why
guess
did
I
you
never
pick that
saw
one?
it coming. and I was away at college, and then I came home from college, and they were like going through it, and my dad moved out, and then like I just felt like I was 21, and when people say, well, at least it didn't happen when you were a kid, like I totally disagree. Like I would have almost rather my parents have been divorced when I was young and not known what it's like to have a family for 21 years.
Yeah.
Because we did like
Everything.
Sunday family dinners, vacation every year, a couple times a year, like. So to have all those childhood memories, because all my memories from my childhood are the four of us. And, you know, like I think about my kids now, and I think about like, we both come from divorced parents. So everything we do, it has to be split between four families. And I envy people that get to go home for the weekend and talk to their parents
Together.
And I never want that for my kids. Like, I don't want them to have to, I hate saying it, but like be in our situation because it's hard.
Yeah, but I'm not. But on the other side, you have to always remember that, and I've told you this before, that you're fortunate to have had those 21 years. Because you just said something that people that you could look at two ways. You said I almost wish I didn't have those 21 years, but you have 21 years of memories that people, kids without fathers, mothers without both fathers and mothers that get raised by different, that they don't have, right? They don't have those memories. They don't have those moments. So like, you know, just that's a tough statement to really say that you almost wish you didn't have that, because you did have that, and you're who you are because of it. And you know, those are memories that people, not every family gets, right? You could have a mother and a father and a brother in your life, and you could go through life and not go on one family vacation ever because you're not financially able to, or you know, or you're all working at the family business all year round, and that's it. Like, so your childhood was great, and you know, it's not the same anymore but you still had those memories, and you're very lucky to have had them.
Yeah, no, I'm grateful for them. I just feel like I guess the last time the four of us were together, I didn't know that was going to be the last time the four of us were going to be together.
Crazy, right? I feel like it was also a lot of change too. Like you were away at college and you're back, and then, you know,
Yeah.
at once. Versus if you,
like, I never in my life thought I was going to be in the situation where, okay, I'm going to go see mom today. Next week, and I'm going to go see dad. Like, I never thought that.
yeah,
So I think for a lot of us, I mean, you too, it could be even like joining Great White CrossFit. Like, think about it.
well, I wouldn't have like my lifelong friends or people that.
That's what I was going to say. Think about who you said, like, I'm never going to join CrossFit, but in your head, it was because I'm never going to do that kind of workout. But you didn't realize that coming into a CrossFit gym meant you were going to have, that's who you hang out with now. Yeah. That's who you call when you want to cry. That's, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like you guys are, I don't even consider you guys like my friends because you guys are more like.
Well, that's messed up.
You guys are like my older siblings that like like I've always said that to you, like you're like a sister that I never had that I wanted because we don't go to the bar anymore because now you have Milo and Letty, but like when I was 18, I looked up to you guys like, wow, like that's what I want. Like they work out together and they are happily married. Like that's what I don't know, like what I always like wanted. So yeah, I guess if I didn't ever do CrossFit or I didn't join Great White, then my life would be completely different. My best friends go here, and it's crazy because I like to go out on the weekends and enjoy my life, but I would not be able to do it every, like Thursday through Sunday because I like to take care of myself. So when you have like-minded people,
yeah,
like-minded individuals.
So yeah, I think Great White completely changed my life.
Mine too. All right. Well, I think that actually ends episode 1, right? So, what are we doing? We're doing volunteers for our future episodes. And Bella's gonna give us the.
You can comment below to let us know you want to be on our next episode of Tank Talk Beyond the Bar. You can like, comment, share. subscribe.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button on Instagram. Follow us. Subscribe on YouTube.
Buy a new shaker
Can you
bottle.
explain the shaker just so like
this is
just get it out? You keep
Yeah.
keep it. Like
I wasn't even going to mention it, but
There's
since you brought it
Wait,
up.
there's something to explain about it? Is there something?
isn't there something like special on top?
Yeah, this is our custom ice shaker.
Well,
Custom,
it's
Great White
branded,
CrossFit.
right?
Branded.
And what's under the top?
5 color selections.
Well, I think it's
no
that
big
ball
deal.
that usually is in the shaker.
Right,
But
it's at the top,
Yeah.
so it makes it better,
Right.
right? Beats
Yeah.
all the other shakers.
But if you were wondering if you could wash it, of course you can. Comes right out at the twist of a button.
So what does that replace in your normal non-insulated
That
shaker?
that clanky danky ball that everybody loses and goes everywhere and you can't even wash.
You get stuck in the.
It gets stuck in the dishwasher.
rack.
Oh my god.
I know.
We have them in 5
We've solved
different
all your
colors.
problems. Here at Great White CrossFit. Like, subscribe. Do your thing.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Great White CrossFit. This was Tank Talk Beyond the Bar. Episode 1, done.